Serena Sugden is left stunned by DS Thea Ramsden's unexpected plan. Inside the police interview room, Ramsden appears to take satisfaction from the emotional distress she is causing a villager. However, a flashback soon suggests that there is a much deeper story unfolding behind the scenes. Meanwhile, a newcomer arrives in the village and makes accusations that could have devastating consequences for those involved. Elsewhere, Serena Sugden and Charity Dingle continue to maintain their story about Dr. Todd's murder. However, Sarah is increasingly consumed by guilt over what she has done. When the day of Dr. Todd's funeral finally arrives, her remorse becomes even stronger. Sarah's anxiety reaches another level when DS Ramsden turns up to question Charity about inconsistencies in her account of Dr. Todd's death. As Charity is taken to the police station, Sarah struggles to cope with the guilt she is carrying. At the station, Charity becomes increasingly nervous when detectives begin challenging her version of events surrounding her confrontation with Todd. Sarah then decides that she can no longer keep the secret and considers confessing the truth. Serena fears that Sarah's decision could result in both women being sent to prison. Elsewhere next week, Vinny Dingle tells Kev Townsend that he has chosen to delay his plans to propose to Lewis Barton. Vinny soon becomes uneasy after suspecting that Kev may have accidentally heard his private conversation with Gabby Thomas. Kev promises that he will keep what he knows confidential, giving Vinny enough confidence to open up to him. However, Kev reacts furiously after hearing Vinny's confession, leaving Vinny convinced that revealing the secret to him was a serious mistake. Meanwhile, it becomes increasingly obvious that something is troubling Gabby, although she is yet to reveal exactly what is on her mind. These developments come after soap producer Laura Shaw teased an exciting autumn ahead for Emmerdale. She suggested that viewers can expect plenty of dark and gothic material in the weeks ahead, with the Tate family set to be at the centre of some of the drama. Laura also hinted that there will be lighter and more humorous moments, particularly involving Lewis and Kev. She explained that the upcoming storylines will feature a mixture of drama, comedy, and darker gothic elements, with Home Farm providing the perfect setting for some of the sinister developments. Laura also offered a small clue about the mysterious new Tate character arriving in the village. Although she refused to reveal their identity, their reason for returning, or whether viewers will see a familiar face or a recast, she warned fans to pay close attention and keep watching for clues. Emmerdale's Dawn Fletcher attacks Graham as explosive wedding week begins. Emmerdale's dramatic wedding week kicked off on Monday, 24th of August, with Dawn Fletcher taking drastic action against Graham Foster. In the latest episode, Graham assured Joe Tate that everything would go according to plan on his wedding day, while Joe looked ready for the ceremony and eagerly prepared to exchange his vows. At the same time, Dawn became increasingly worried after Kim Tate unexpectedly returned to the village. Her arrival threatened to ruin Dawn's carefully planned escape. When Kim noticed that Dawn was upset, Dawn covered up the real reason by claiming she was unhappy with the wedding flowers. Billy Fletcher managed to comfort her, despite secretly feeling guilty about deceiving her. However, Dawn had no idea that Graham was questioning her son Lucas. During their conversation, Graham accidentally discovered that Dawn and Billy were planning to flee together. Determined to stop them, he immediately went to Home Farm to confront Dawn. Graham accused Dawn of behaving like a coward as he approached her while she was preparing the car. Dawn strongly defended herself, insisting that Joe had tried to kill Billy and had left him for dead. She questioned why she would ever want someone like Joe in her future. Graham then challenged Dawn's account of what happened to Billy. He pointed out that Billy had been attacked from behind and questioned whether he could really have seen Joe carrying out the attack. Graham then issued a serious warning, telling Dawn that he would not allow her to leave with Joe's unborn child. Dawn, who is pregnant, refused to accept Graham's warning. When Graham realized that he could not convince her to stay, he grabbed her car keys and walked away. Desperate to protect her escape plan, Dawn picked up a shovel and struck Graham, knocking him unconscious. She then hurried away to collect Billy and calmly assured him that everything had gone smoothly. However, the episode later revealed that Graham was still alive and had been tied up inside the barn. Meanwhile, Joe was celebrating his upcoming wedding and honeymoon at the Woolpack. His mood quickly turned sour when he clashed with Caleb Milligan and decided to remove him from the wedding guest list. What Joe does not realize is that Caleb has secretly been helping Billy and Dawn escape. Caleb was seen handing Billy a large amount of money to help them get away from the village. Later, Joe and Caleb faced each other in the pub, with Caleb clearly enjoying the tension between them. He hinted that he had been waiting a long time for this moment because there were still old scores that needed to be settled. Caleb then delivered another devastating warning, telling Joe that his actions had completely destroyed the life Joe thought he had built. His words left Joe visibly worried about what could happen next. The dramatic episode comes after Dawn actress Olivia Bromley teased that viewers should expect plenty of fire and explosions during the wedding week. She revealed that some of the upcoming stunts involved intense heat, fire, and explosions, suggesting that the celebrations are set to become extremely dangerous. Emmerdale star Lisa Riley has spoken out after becoming upset by fake AI-generated posts circulating online. The actress, best known for playing Mandy Dingle, has criticized social media accounts for sharing fabricated images and presenting them as genuine news. Lisa is one of several celebrities who have recently found themselves targeted by misleading AI-generated content. Among the images circulating online was a fake announcement suggesting that Lisa was pregnant, while another manipulated picture appeared to show her holding a newborn baby. Lisa has previously spoken publicly about her fertility struggles and her experience with IVF treatment. After undergoing several years of difficulties, she eventually decided to stop the treatment after it began having a negative impact on her well-being. Taking to Instagram to address the fabricated posts, Lisa expressed her anger and sadness over the situation. She questioned how such false claims could be shared publicly and explained that seeing rumors about her being pregnant again had left her extremely distressed. Her post quickly attracted support from several fellow celebrities. Glamour model Ryan Sugden reacted with disbelief and sent Lisa a message of support, describing the situation as deeply upsetting. Coronation Street star Kim Marsh also showed her support, calling the fake posts awful and checking in on Lisa. The official Emmerdale social media account has also warned viewers about the growing number of AI-generated pages spreading false stories about soap stars. The show urged fans to rely on legitimate news organizations and report suspicious accounts through the appropriate channels. The warning comes amid wider concerns about fake celebrity stories appearing across social media. Coronation Street actress Jane Danson previously responded angrily to false reports claiming that she had been axed from the soap. Jane criticized the accounts responsible for spreading the rumors and questioned why people continued to believe stories that had no basis in reality. She also urged social media users to think carefully before sharing or publishing damaging claims about other people. With AI-generated images and fabricated celebrity stories becoming increasingly common online, both soap stars and official program accounts are encouraging fans to check the source of information before believing or sharing it. Emmerdale is broadcast on ITV1 every weeknight at 8 p.m. and is also available to stream on ITVX.